Untitled here from Robotics and Gaming, and today we're going to look at not necessarily the storyline, but we're going to look at how to get the Tnt Dome 3 key so that we can obtain the Nuka Power Armor paint. A lot of people really like this paint. I'm not a big Power Armor wearer in the game myself, but it's still nice to have the plans and nice to have the paint. So we're not really going to follow the entire storyline. We're just going to look at where to obtain the keys, where to use the keys, and where to go to get the actual Power Armor paint plans. So let's get started. We're going to start right at the pylon here above Watoga. It's going to be to the northeast. And you'll port in from the bottom, you'll port in from the south, or at least that's generally where I port in. You'll have to run around to the northern side of the pylon, the tall pylon. And once you get to the northern side of it and you look south and face the pylon, you can look down and you'll see here a duffel bag and a dead body. It's going to have a note on it that talks a little bit about the storyline that goes along with this aspect, but we're not going to get too deep into that. If we search the bag, we see we get a toolbox key and some shotgun shells. So let's go use that toolbox key. To do that, I'm going to port in below Watoga Underground here, right about near the high school. And I'm going to run around this way right here. You'll have to follow around past the school and down towards this musical instrument area you see here on the left. Now towards the right of this is where we're going to find the toolbox that we can open with that toolbox key. So if we go down towards the river, we see a toolbox and a corpse. So we unlock the toolbox key, and now we got the key to Clara's box. We also get some caps, a ball-peen hammer here, and a screwdriver. So let's go see what this key to Clara's box opens for us. And to do that, we're going to have to go up to Sutton. And Sutton was one of the first places we went to in the game, or at least it was for me. Now if we're in Sutton, we're going to run down the main road right here. We're running north, as you can see. And there's a big wall in front of us. Your enemies will be scorched and ghouls, or maybe raiders here. The marsupial mutation or a jetpack will help get you over that wall and you just continue straight. But if not, then follow this path here. And we're going to go around behind that first building and take a sharp left. And we're going to take a right here and get right back on the main road. Now that red house, the big red house in front of us, if we go into the backyard of that red house and get on down here, we'll see a doghouse. And in that doghouse, there will be a note and a box. The note is a note to Clara's mom from Clara, talking about how she's sorry and she'll get revenge on the people that got her addicted to Nuka Cola. Once again, part of the storyline. But in that box, we're going to find the Nuka Cola locker key. Let's open it up. Nuka Cola locker key. So now we're off to the old Nuka Cola factory. And we're right here, as you can see. Here at the Nuka Cola factory, we're just going to go across the bridge. And we're going to take the first right. And go all the way up to the end of the building. Just keep on running. Some settlers down there on the right in the river talking. We're going to cut around at the end right here to this entrance. And there'll be enemies here. I've already dispatched them. Machine gun turret, but it's friendly. So we can just go on inside. Inside, we're just the first room we come to, we're just going to take and go straight through it, and go through this door here. And take the stairs on the right, go up the stairs, and take a hard left. And we're going to go through the door on the right before the Nuka Cola machine. Open it. Now this back door here, I haven't opened it up yet, so there'll be enemies in here. I have to pick the lock, but the enemies vary in here. I've seen mutant hounds, ghouls, and see what we see here. Let's go. Alright, so now we enter the room. We go around to the left, the back side of the room, doorway to the left into this little taste test center, I think it is. And at the very end of it will be a fallen down locker, and when we unlock it, now we have the Tnt Dome 3 key. So now it's time to go to the Tnt Dome 3. So if you've been to this area before, you'll know that there are several domes out here. Some are marked inaccessible. So we're going to go to the left where we poured in at, and we're going to go up this road, and there'll be 3 rock structures on the left-hand side. We're passing one of them, right about here, and that's not the one we want. There's another one right up here. We're going to pass by it too. See it on the left there? Like I said right a minute ago, on the left. And we're going to go up to the third structure. When we see the third rock structure on the left, then this is going to be where we want to go in, but we're going to cut in early right here. And once we cut in early, we're going to cut up through the woods right here. And now we're going to use that Tnt Dome 3 key. Now once we go inside, there's basically not a ton of stuff here, but there are a lot of Nuka Colas. I like to use them to make Nuka grenades with, but whatever you want to do with them. But various types of Nuka Colas, some cans of food and some empty cans, and some steel and stuff like that. So a little bit of loot here. And if we going around here, we'll see there's some Nuka Cola Quantum here. Go ahead and pick those up. And if we get it. Alright, now let's check for everything. Alright, now I've already rated this place once. Alright, so I'm going to get over here, and here's some Nuka World jacket and jeans. Alright, there's two of these in here. Turn around, there's one right behind me. See it on that fallen over cart there. Some empty bottles there. See the Nuka World. I'm going to go around to this cart on the other side here, and inside that cart, we're going to see some Nuka Colas, Nuka Cola cherries. I'm going to pick up these. And a few of them. I always pick them all up because I like these. But right here, right on top of this cart, right here on the left-hand side of this cart, this is where you will find the plans for the Nuka Cola Power Armor paint. Unfortunately, I've already got them today, so they're not spawning here for me again. But I figured I'd go ahead and put it up, because if you can get here, you're going to see these plans right here in front of you. Alright, so I hope that helps out. Once you get the plans, then simply go back to you. If you're wearing power armor, you can put them on right there at that power armor station. If not, go back to your camp, put them on your power armor and run around the wasteland with them. Hope it helps out. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks a lot. And for now, Gold out.